But look, John Wick. Next topic. John Wick. Looks like we're getting many more John Wick movies I've put in there. That's shit English, incidentally. Really poor from me. I just rushed that out. And didn't even try to put thought to it. But basically, Chad Stahelski's been out speaking, the director. And he's been talking about him and Keanu Reeves, the leading man of the John Wick franchise, and how they have every intention of carrying the franchise on to John Wick 5 and beyond. We've not even got 4 out yet, and he's speaking about 5 and beyond. But not just him, and not just Keanu, the studio are actively interested as well. When I read this topic, when I read the article and I read the whole ideology surrounding it, it immediately brought up in my mind The Continental, the TV show we were supposed to be getting, with your man with the slight, Ian McShane, the guy with the slight slurred speech. Brilliant actor. Everyone's a brilliant actor tonight. I'm turning into Donald Trump. He's brilliant, fantastic, tremendous. But they are. I don't speak about shit actors. I don't waste my time on them. I like to hear Stephen Dorff and stuff like that. I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah, The Continental. It was such an interesting concept to me, going further down into the mythology of this criminal underworld, this wacky neutral venue where these guys are actively trying to cut each other's throats out, and then they can sit down and have a little meal and it's all forgot about. It's almost like the Christmas truce in World War One, where the Germans played football with the Allies. I say the Germans, there was Hungarians and Austrians involved in that as well. Do a little bit of history telling here as well while I'm at it, why not? But yeah, man, don't know what's happening with that TV show. I just thought we were getting a spin-off universe in general. We were going to diverge away from Wick a little bit and take this off in a different direction, because that offers you so much more longevity with the world if you're not bogged down to the one character. Because eventually there's only so much you can do with John, and he has to maybe bite the bullet or just retire peacefully. Then if you've got other irons in the fire, you can continue this universe on, maybe select someone else to be a lead in a new set of movies. But that's not what they're doing, and as you can see, he was speaking with Collider about the franchise's future. This is what he had to say. As of right now, it is the studio's full intention to continue the franchise. And look, I'm not going to... we've all seen directors and producers where they go, yes, I don't know, I guess I'll do 5, or it's like, oh yeah, and I'm just, look man, John Wick 1 was a goof. We made it as a fun little action movie that we'd like to see, and look, they're the best action movies. They are the best ones. I think of, God, what's it called now? One I watched on YouTube. It was made for like $50,000, if that. Made in the one room. It was fucking great. It was a little goofy homage to all the 80s Stallone and Arnie goodness. God, Kung Fury. They're the best ones. When it's not really took serious. You just kind of put it out as something you'd like to watch, and then it just fucking explodes. They are the best kind of movies. And for me, John Wick 1 is still the best one. It's simplicity. A guy avenging his dog and his wife. What more can you want? With violence. Brilliant. And the fact that now, 9 years later, it's changed our lives. It changed my life. It changed Keanu's life. It changed Keanu's life. Chad, come on. Keanu was a fully fledged fucking Hollywood A-list actor. Like 25 years before John Wick, mate. I grew up with this guy being in my life. This guy was in Speed when I was like 5 years old. And then he done Matrix. It didn't change Keanu's life. It maybe gave him a renaissance, if you like. But it didn't change his life, man. Keanu's been living his life the way he wants to live it for years and years and years now. He's the most chill, easy, easy guy going, man. Changed a lot of other people's lives anyway, and people want to see more. So, look, man, I do want to see more, to be fair. I love John Wick. I love the franchise. I love the violence. You start the third movie, he's taking out an NBA superstar who's playing a giant assassin with a book in a library. And right off the bat, you know it's going to be a good fucking movie. You then get the dogs in there, the scene in, I think it's Casablanca or something. The dogs are wrecking bodies left, right and centre. There's just something about it. It's carefree. it has added complexity with the underworld and the criminal stuff and all these assassins and all these rules and shit like that, but it's still got that simplicity at heart. A good revenge sort of assassin movie with Keanu just training like a madman and giving us the slickest action you'll see in Hollywood, just taking fucking heads off all over the place. You add in that you get Donnie Yen in this next one, man, and Donnie is just a god amongst men. A god amongst men. And you just, you know it's going to work. You know it is. Keanu was talking about this happening 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, how they were just going to continue until they weren't allowed to anymore. And no one's not going to allow them not to continue. Well, I can't imagine a John Wick without Keanu. It's similar to how Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is just perfect. You're right, man. Yeah. When I say a new character, I don't mean John Wick getting recast. I mean just maybe introducing an interesting figure in one of these spin-offs, one of these sequels. And then if Keanu decides, look, I'm done, you can move on with that character and do something different with that character, continue it through a new character. That's the beauty. If you can get spin-off TV shows right, that's what it allows you to do. It enables you to go off and do more storytelling with someone else. Again, we were speaking about 1917 not that long ago. There was so many brilliant cameos in that movie. Big names as well. Benedict Cumberbatch, Colin Firth was in there, Richard Madden was in there. So many brilliant. The Irish guy was in there, I always forget his name. You could have done spin-off movies, 2 hour movies with those guys and their lives. So that's what can happen when you do it right. Sadly, we're not going to get that though, but you could. Damn, it's been 9 years since John Wick. I think I'm getting old, Parv. Fuck. I don't think about age, mate. Speaking about mental health, it's good for my mental health not to speak about age. I'm just trying to cling on to my relative youthful looks as long as I can. I think I'm doing a not bad job, to be fair. Not many lines in the face. I'm clinging on. And this North Hemisphere sun is not kind to the skin. We get absolutely destroyed up here. So you really got to work hard. I'm just trying to cling on. But 33, man. I am 30 fucking free. And I feel it at times. Believe me. 9 years, I know. I still can't believe, man. I listen to songs at times from 2014 and I'm like, that's fucking, yeah, it was like 5 years ago, 3 years ago. And it's fucking 8 years ago, man. It's terrifying how the time flies. So we don't think about that. But yeah, John Wick, man, to be fair, it feels like 9 years. That's when it does feel like 9 years to me. Because he's been around forever now. He's part of pop culture. It's strange to me that he's almost more synonymous now with John Wick than he is with Neo. Because I grew up with the Matrix movies. And they were fucking years ago now, man. 23 years ago. Crazy.